Before you got discarded by the avoidant, did they ever tell you this? That nobody ever treated them this well before, that you treated them better than anybody else ever had. And then, lo and behold, they walked away from you. They ditched you out of the blue. They told you that they couldn't give you what you need, that they weren't ready for a relationship, and they needed time and space to work on themselves to heal. Well, if the avoidant told you that nobody had ever treated them that well, chances are they're actually telling you the truth. And this is precisely why they discarded you. Avoidants have a low self-esteem. They have a lack of self-worth. This comes from childhood, where they weren't shown emotional support. They were emotionally neglected. They were not given the love that they needed as a child. Because of this, they feel unlovable. They carry this through to adulthood. So when someone comes along that's emotionally available and treating them well, the avoidant feels like this is better than they deserve. And it's just a matter of time before you figure out that you are, in fact, too good for the avoidant, and you're going to reject and abandon them. So this causes them a great deal of fear. It triggers their avoidant fears, and the primary fear that's triggered here is the fear of abandonment. Because when the avoidant discards you and they say they can't give you what you need, they believe that too. They believe that they are not good enough to sustain the relationship, that they can't give you the level of love and care that you deserve in the relationship, and that they're better off running. And they will even gaslight themselves and convince themselves that they are actually doing you a favor by discarding you. But yes, when the avoidant tells you that nobody had ever treated them that well, it's probably true. Avoidants are also prone to staying in toxic relationships. First, they feel like that's what they deserve. But secondly, the toxic partner is also usually emotionally unavailable. This makes the avoidant feel a bit safer. So it's very likely that this person had a history of toxic relationships. So then you come along and you treat them well. You show them love. You show them your time. You show them your commitment. And the avoidant recognizes this. They recognize that you are treating them so well. And they learn to run. They learn to run from childhood, to run from their problems, to run from any emotional or relationship stress. It's better to do the abandoning than to risk being abandoned themselves. Because of how well you're treating them, the avoidant fears that that will make the abandonment that much more painful for them when you ultimately abandon them. It's a very self-serving thing to do, to discard somebody, because they fear abandonment themselves, so they prefer to do it to you. This is because this is a very insecure person that has become hyper-focused on themselves and whatever it is that they perceive or want in the moment. They're not considering their partner. They view the partner as up on a pedestal that's too good for them. But they're not really considering the needs, feelings, or wants of that partner. They're only considering themselves when they run. They're considering their own fears, their own feelings, and whatever it is they perceive that they need or want in the moment. So chances are they were telling you the truth. They really do believe that you treated them better than anybody else ever had. And that's precisely why they ran. So don't blame yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. It's actually because you did everything right, and this scared the avoidant. Blaming yourself is only going to make it more painful and harder to get over this person. So be kind to yourself.